We now have a face and a name for a murder that happened over the weekend in Layton. Police have identified the victim as 25-year-old Ashlyn Black. Police say she was killed by a man that she met on a dating app.
Now the Utah Domestic Violence Coalition is giving a voice to Ashlyn. Fox 13's John Franke is at the Davis County Jail, where the man accused of killing her remains behind bars. John.
Yeah, guys, investigators say Ethan Hunsaker confessed to this crime, but the Utah Domestic Violence Coalition wants to remind people that in this case, and in all cases of dating violence, the only person who deserves blame is the attacker.
Thinking about how horrific that had to be for that victim, and then also for their loved ones who have to learn about it. It's absolutely just tragic.
This is the face of another incident of domestic violence with the most tragic of outcomes. 25-year-old Ashlyn Black. Layton police say she met her attacker through the Tinder app just hours before she was stabbed to death inside this house Saturday.
Everybody is impacted by these horrific acts.
Liz Solis with the Utah Domestic Violence Coalition felt compelled to say something after seeing several social media posts blaming the victim.
And it could be prevented by abusive behavior not being committed and people finding healthier ways to deal with their emotions.
She believes blaming the wrong person does little to find solutions to end the cycle of dating violence.
We need to look at that, figure out how we can better prepare men and really everybody to treat people better in society, to not respond with violence.
Regardless of the circumstances that led up to this attack.
Focusing on who actually committed that act of violence. That was a male individual who made that choice to commit that horrific act of violence.
One thing is crystal clear.
The most important thing is teaching what's healthy in a relationship. And one thing that is not healthy is violence. Consent's healthy, kindness is healthy.
No one deserves to be a victim of domestic violence.
Absolutely horrible. We're all fighting so hard to stay alive right now, and it is absolutely horrible that this individual felt like he had the right to take another person's life.
And the Utah Domestic Violence Coalition has resources for victims. They can also help anybody who's having thoughts of carrying out this type of violent attack. We have their link on our website. In Farmington, John Franke, Fox 13 News, Utah.
Speaking of resources, John, the Utah Domestic Violence Coalition says if you or someone you know is experiencing domestic violence and it is an emergency, call 911. There are also national and local 24-hour free confidential hotlines. The numbers are 1-800-799-7233 for the National Domestic Violence Hotline. For the Utah Domestic Violence Coalition, call 1-800-897-5465.